Hello and welcome to CoMo Chop, supporting the Heart of Missouri United Way, presented by MU Healthcare. We have brought together 6 restaurants and 6 celebrity chefs to compete for top honors in 3 categories. Today we have Jina Yu's Asian Bistro, represented by Chef Jina Yu and celebrity chef Brandon Banks. Sponsored by Small Expressions Photography. They are excited because they have 3 ways to win. You can help them win the community vote by purchasing the CoMo Chop dish at their restaurant between November 9th and November 18th. The most prestigious way to win is by raising the most money for the United Way on Jina Yu's Asian Bistro CoMo Chop Facebook fundraiser. $1 equals 1 vote. And finally, they can win the judge's choice. The dish will be judged by our panel of 3 esteemed judges. So chef, tell me about your dish today.
The name of the dish is Monk of Thanks.
I am the Monk of Thanks.
What is this? How are you gonna mix things?
Like this.
Okay,
that's all I need.
Okay,
now I'm here to help you.
All right, can you start me too?
All right, let's get serious.
Okay, so Monk of Thanks, and I choose this dish because the fish itself is very mild and not fishy taste kind of fish, and which is wild caught as well. And it becomes different dish depends on what kind of seasoning you put it in. And so I already cut some of the monk fish, and it actually tastes like chicken, and it looks like a little bit, you know, frog actually, like sea frog. So I cut it already, and this is cornstarch, and put it in a refrigerator for 24 hours. And then this is egg white, make it very, very crispy. So I put in a little bit of sake and salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna have you mix it together. Okay. With cornstarch is very sticky, so you have to be super.
That's like Play-Doh.
Yeah, it's worse than Play-Doh.
I have never played with cornstarch before.
It's so fun. It's so slimy.
Huh. Mm-hmm. What I really like about this dish is that very few people have ever tried monkfish. This is a very unique ingredient that you may never get to try again in Colombia unless you come through Jina Yu's Asian Bistro and try the Monk of Thanks. So come out, try our dish, and support the United Way.
All right, now with a little hand, or do you want to use? Do you want to use your actual hand? I think let's not play with it. Okay, so enough that, and then we'll put in a little bit of egg white, and then mix it. Come on, Brandon, you need to get that little hand off of your hand. Actually.
I was like, maybe I can use an knife.
So the reason that we said we chose to name Monk of Thanks is because it's getting closer to Thanksgiving, and especially this year we've been through so much, and then there are so many people who in need, and we want to get back to the people who need help, and then we are saying thank you to each other and be generous to each other.
And it's got a lot of Thanksgiving Asian fusion homage to it, where we'll have some fried rice that'll go along with it that has green beans, like a green bean casserole would, you know, and we've got a slaw to go along with it that'll be fresh. You want to talk a little bit about what's in the slaw, maybe?
Slaw has like Brussels sprouts and Honeycrisp apple, and the kind of infused apple cider infused sauce in it. So now, Brandon, would you like to go over there and then fry monkfish?
I guess so. I'll take these off first. They're not very flame welcome. Mm-hmm. Flame welcome.
So Jina, what are you doing now?
I'm cutting apples for my slaws.
Okay. All right. And while you're slicing, can you tell us why it's important for you that people are supporting Jina Yu's Asian Bistro right now?
Yes, because it's been like a really difficult time for all of us, and especially a restaurant like us, and we're really nice, a sit-down restaurant, and all of a sudden we became all to-go places. Mm-hmm. And it has been like a really great learning curves, and it was really painful for watching my employees go through all difficult times, and not only ours myself, and then also they're unemployed and don't have money. They don't have money to pay for their rent and stuff. So now we're getting most all of them back, but it's been very, very difficult. So when you're coming to Jina Yu's and a support restaurant, not only you're supporting me, and you're supporting all my employees who has been suffering for COVID.
Fish is done.
Looks great. All right, so would you like to chopping some Brussels sprouts now for slaw?
I certainly can.
So you're cutting this core and then cut it in half.
Okay.
And then julienne so fine. So you don't want
Julienne is so fine.
And no one want to have a chunky Brussels sprouts. So you have to go as fine as possible.
No chunky juliennes, just those fine juliennes.
Exactly.
Nobody
cut it in
wants
half.
chunky Brussels sprouts.
Yep. Especially when it's raw. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you this job.
And Brandon, while you're chopping, can you tell me why it is important to you to support the United Way?
Well, my dad has raised funds for the United Way before, so I know firsthand that the money that you all raise goes to help individuals in need and other agencies, or the agencies in need that help families. So I always think that if I've got a little bit more, I should look to give that back to somebody else in the meantime. So that's my reason for supporting United Way is you can never do wrong when you're doing philanthropy.
Good reason it is.
Brandon, did you have fun frying monkfish?
Most fun I've had since I fried monkfish.
You did really good. You make it very, very crispy. It looks great.
If it's even half as close to as good as you prepared it when you served it to me and we were taste testing, then everybody's in for a treat. Everybody.
So now the final ingredients of a slaw is gonna be a red onion. So it's just a little bit of hint. So make it as thin as possible.
Okay.
You're gonna cut it in half, cut the core and cut it in half, and then you're gonna julienne it.
Okay.
I use julienne a lot. But we all julienne, all by hand.
I hear you.
All right, and then now I'm gonna use a bowl here and mixing some of the ingredients for dressing for coleslaw. And then there's a mayo. A little bit of lemon pepper and there you go, gone. And a little bit, I use my finger all the time. A little bit of chopped garlic and pinch of ginger.
Oh.
And are you crying?
This meal's just so good. I can't wait to have it.
Vinegar here and last and a little bit of red wine vinegar. A little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar.
Gina, you did this to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thinner, please.
Thinner! My gosh! How am I supposed to even do that?
Now, while Gina is preparing the sauce that smells really good with all these amazing spices in it, I'm sure the judges will appreciate that. And speaking of judges, our esteemed panel of judges are Brooke Harlan from CPS Career Center, Mike Odette, the past owner of Sycamore and head chef at Central Bank of Boone County, and Sarah Fougere, owner of Sarah Fougere Catering.
Now, we're gonna mix slaws together with the dressing that I just made. And then I'm gonna have Brandon, no, actually, I'm gonna replace. Because since you didn't do really much of dinner slices, so.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
All right, so
I'll get the easy job.
I'm gonna chop some vegetables for our fried rice. It's your favorite food from
It
our
is.
restaurant.
It
I'm gonna
absolutely
show
is. She
you how to
knows
make
me.
it.
Yes, I'm excited. So Gina, while you're chopping, talk to us about Jina Yu's Asian Bistro. Why is that a special or unique place?
Jina used to started about 13 years ago, and I think my restaurant is really a only restaurant that you can find. It's more like a melting pot, and you can find the soy sauce and sesame oils in my place, but also you can find the cumin, which is really unusual for Asian restaurant. So I was thinking about when I was trying to do my restaurant, and then I was thinking this is gonna be more like a Asian restaurant and fit into a Colombia. And so I was trying to make ingredients with all familiar ingredients rather than very strange ingredients. Nothing wrong with that, but so that's what I designed the restaurant based on what I was thinking.
I think this should be thinner.
Oops!
Saucy.
Yikes! Ouch! This is because of the end gloves.
I think it's because you're distracted talking
Oh.
about your dish.
So now all the ingredients are ready, and I'm gonna mix it up together. And a lot of people has like a question about fried rice, and it's not about ingredients at all. Actually, there's one key ingredient for my fried rice, which is butter.
Ooh.
Makes it everything better. So it's about heat. A lot of people think that it was ingredients, but it's not. It's heat. How to utilize your heat. And dessert ingredients are soy sauce, a little bit of oyster sauce, and there's a green bean. And then I chose the pancetta today because it doesn't have a really smoky flavor, at the same time very deep pork taste to it. And a little bit of onion gives a little sweetness, and red bell pepper for a little bit of color. And then of course garlic and ginger is very important. Now I'm gonna mix it up.
That looks delicious. I have tasted it personally, and I can't wait to sit there every single night at Jina Yu's Asian Bistro and eat it myself. So I hope you all will come out and join us and vote for the Monk of Thanks dish that we are serving you at Jina Yu's Asian Bistro in Columbia. It's your way to support the United Way.
That's right. And none of this would be possible without our amazing sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, which is MU Healthcare. Our filming sponsor, Cosmic Sauce. Our location sponsor, Spillman Homes. Judges sponsor is Central Bank of Boone County. Our team sponsors are Flat Branch Home Loans, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services of Columbia, Small Town Expressions, Veterans United Home Loans, Equipment Share Columbia, and MU Healthcare once again. So thank you again to all our sponsors. None of this would be possible without them. And this rice is the best, isn't it? I love her rice.
It is, and this one is special. I
Yep.
mean, this is a Thanksgiving homage blend, you know, an Asian fusion, if you will. So
Love it.
it's gonna have the great traditional flavors that you expect, and then I think it's gonna remind you of home, you know, what it's like to be with family and enjoy a good meal that you just wanna have over and over and over again.
So now fried rice is done, and I'm gonna mix all these ingredients for monkfish, and it's sweet and chili sauce. So what we got is oyster sauce, and then there's this sweet chili paste, and an apple cider that I'm gonna infuse with it. And then this is yuzu. Yuzu is a Japanese citrus between lime and lemon. So it's like a little bit heartier than lemon, but less than lime. And of course, there's a little bit of sugar and lots of garlic and ginger. If you don't like garlic, my restaurant is not for you.
You want to go pop over?
This is my petition. Please still come out.
So now we have fried rice, and a slice from a refrigerator, and monkfish, just toss it in special sauce, sweet and sour sauce, and I'm gonna put it in my special pot.
And this is a great time for us to mention to you all that we are excited about presenting our signature cocktail combination that goes along with this dish to the judges and to you all as well. So if you come into Jina Yu's Asian Bistro during this fundraiser campaign, you can not only enjoy this delicious monkfish that has possibly never been tasted by y'all before, and you can pair it with this fall cocktail, which is an apple cider margarita. A little bit of cinnamon and caramel. So, little unknown fact about our friend Miss Jina Yu here. Not only is she one of your CoMo Chopped celebrity chefs, but she has been on the Master Chef before as well.
Stop it.
So, we hope that you will come out and try this dish, not only because it's a special United Way fundraiser dish, but because we have a local celebrity that has been on TV as a chef making this dish for you at home.
And if you want to support Jina Yu's Asian Bistro and the Heart of Missouri United Way, You can stop by Jina Yu's Asian Bistro and purchase this dish between November 9th and November 18th. And visit Jina Yu's Asian Bistro Facebook page and donate to their CoMo Chopped fundraiser.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should. High five. COVID-friendly high fives, everybody. Come on out and vote. Make sure you get out and vote. Enjoy this dish. Enjoy
vote.
all of the dishes that are presented by the celebrity chefs for CoMo Chopped.
Thank you.
Thanks. What was the word again?
Monk of Thanks.
No.
Aja.
Aja.
Ja.
Oh, all right, let's do it one time.
Aja.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Fabulous.
Tell us what we got.
So this is monkfish, sweet and chili monkfish dish. So I try to stay focused on more monkfish, more starred rather than anything else. And monkfish is one of the fish that I love growing up.
It looks beautiful. And I see you brought your own monk with you as well.
This dish, we decided to tell a story, not only with its actual plating and its taste palette of different characters playing together on the plate, but also we named it in the true name of a Asian fusion Thanksgiving dish of the Monk of Thanks.
Oh,
And
okay.
so in this, we see a lot of different American traditional styles and ingredients, but also Gina's Asian fusion flair on it. So
Awesome.
we're inviting.
The drinks are the margarita infused with apple cider. So it's more about the theme.
Oh.
And then I made a rim with caramel, and then cinnamon and sugar.
Nobody has brought us drinks yet.
I know.
We're very excited about
you get
that.
points for the drink.
Yeah.
Presentation's gorgeous.
It is.
It's
And
absolutely
it
beautiful.
smells so good. I smell it through my mask. It's wonderful.
It does. It does.
Sarah,
This
if you
is
go
a-
through and you taste that monkfish and
Oh.
then you add some of that fried rice to it and you cleanse your palate with that
Oh.
slaw, it'll create a whole roller coaster that you can go
Okay,
through
I'm
multiple
getting in
times
there
over.
right now.
Oh, it's delicious.
It is very
There's a
good.
lot going on
Monkfish.
here.
Yeah.
The flavor of that monkfish.
Yeah.
What's on top again?
That's a dried pepper, a very thin slice. Which
Oh.
So it gives you a little bit hint of a pepper in it.
Oh, the rice is
Okay, I have to
phenomenal.
do this just because I don't want to miss a bite.
Bigger bites, yes.
Yeah, and I want to make sure I get all the I'm going to get the fried rice with the monkfish.
Oh,
Make
A lot
sure
of
to
great contrasts
Yes.
here. Different textures.
nurture that cocktail in between bites as well.
Oh,
the slaw is great.
So we use like kimchi in Korea. So kimchi is not only a like one side item. Kimchi can be actually main entree, like for us, like because it is such a significant side items. And so kimchi, a lot of people think that it's a spicy, fermented, but there is so many. You know that there is so many kinds of it. There is not even involved any garlic or pepper. So slaw is it's I didn't really think about it as an slaw as in like a kimchi, but more like condiment that kind of refreshing your palate.
yeah.
That's same as working as kimchi as well. in the
Yeah, so
fried
I
rice.
really like going back and forth between
Yeah.
the two.
The slaw to the dressing is fabulous.
And the texture on the monkfish is great. So what is it kind of like a tempura? What's your coating?
Tempuras, I did cornstarch and then actually simmer it in the water. Really, it has to be equal amount of it's like equal actually. That shouldn't be watery. So we let it sit for in the refrigerator for 24 hours. Then it will sit. All the cornstarch sit, and then you have water like kind of cloud and then like separates out. And then we dump all the water, and then
and then the bottom is your coating. Okay.
So and then I use egg white and then mixing it together.
Okay, and makes it light and puff kind of.
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of that before?
Like, do you beat the egg
I've
white
never heard of that. What is
Okay.
it called?
Yeah.
It's like a tempura.
Tempura.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't use any flour. It's more.
So it's just cornstarch, equal parts cornstarch, water. Boil it.
No.
Okay. Just
sit,
mix it and sit.
And then
Okay. So make the slurry and then let it separate out. Pour
for
off the
24
water.
hours. Yes.
And then whip.
Egg white.
Wow.
I'm appreciative to hear the balance that you guys are acknowledging and enjoying out of this dish, because one of the fun things about working with Gina and I have been, and we didn't even really know each other before this event, so it's been fun because we're both creative individuals that have constantly pushed a boundary further, and then she's been the controlling arm that said, nope, you can't do that. That's going to push it above and beyond and not be a good, compromise. And so, that's been the fun thing, is to see an actual skilled master, execute their craft.
Well,
I think it's awesome.
I do
Yes,
too.
I do. You
This
guys
is
did a
phenomenal.
phenomenal job.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, just surprises in every bite. And just the texture is just.
Yeah, also the cornstarch, what is, so I don't like anything sauce too thick. When you go to Chinese restaurant, any Asian restaurant, it's like its sauces are so starchy, and I don't like that. So for my sauces, normally I don't put any starch in it. And then when you're putting in a cornstarch on the fish or any tempura, and then you cook with it, that it comes out of a little bit of a cornstarch to the sauce, and then naturally kind of thickens it up, but not really thick.
Just a little body.
Because it shouldn't run, runny sauce.
Right.
And this will be available at your restaurants?
Just Gina using
Just
Just
Gina
Gina,
uses,
okay.
yeah.
South, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much. This
Oh,
is
thank you.
phenomenal.
This is so
We
fun.
wish you luck with people coming in and ordering, and I don't think you'll have a problem with that. So
I don't think you will either. This is, and this just goes so well with
it does.
To the tequila and the apple cider. I've never had tequila and apple together. So it's good.
So
Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Send everybody to see the monk of thanks.
So nice to meet you,
Thank
Gina.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Get out and vote.
Make a difference.
Get some bacon at D Rhodes.
Ribs for guns, yes.
Come get a mouthful.
Vote for
The Munster Smash.
Okay!
We live better when we live united.
Woo!